Okay guys, so we got meal number 1 here. It's like super nasty looking, but it's just like a super quick little snack that I have after the gym. It's about 9 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna eat this. It's got yogurt, honey, blueberries, powdered peanut butter, and I think that's it. So I just have this, holds me over for about 2 hours, and then we have our first big meal of the day. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great. You're having a wonderful day no matter the time you are watching this. We are back with another full day of eating, and we're gonna add a little bit of flavor to this video today. We're gonna chat all about how many grams of carbs you should be eating, because I get so many questions about carbs. Why are you eating so many carbs? I'm scared of carbs. I don't want to eat carbs. Here's the thing, carbs are great. We're gonna learn all about them today. It's gonna be awesome. So I just got back from the gym this morning. I did a little bit of a arm workout. I did a little bit of boxing when I woke up, about 30 minutes on the heavy bag, and then I went to the gym, did some curls basically for an hour. I'm on this program and there's like a pump day. So basically you just do like bicep curls, tricep extensions, leg extensions, and leg curls, and it's kind of nice because you walk out and you're like, oh, okay, I feel like pretty good. So that was what was on the agenda this morning. I already ate a protein bar and then my kind of like post-workout snack. I'm kind of trying this new eating schedule right now where I do my like cardio. I have like a small snack just so I don't like pass out at the gym. Then I'll come back and have like another kind of snack. I'll do like a protein shake with blueberries, banana, veggies, whatever. Or I'll do the yogurt mixture that you guys just saw. And then I'll wait about 2 hours, and then at around 11:30 I have my first like real big meal of the day where I'll incorporate like vegetables, I'll incorporate like an animal protein, carbs, like everything like that. And then because I train clients in the evenings, I'll end up eating dinner around 4 to 5. So then I'll have my last like bigger meal of the day that's higher in carbs to kind of finish off the day there. I've been experiencing some digestive stuff lately. I'm not super sure where it's coming from. Some of it is hormonal, and then some of it I'm just kind of like thinking I may have like a food sensitivity, or I might just be kind of like eating too much too frequently kind of thing. My calories are fairly high right now, so I'm just like wondering if my body is having trouble keeping up with that digestion, just because I am exercising quite a bit right now, so I need to make sure that I'm eating more because my weight was getting a little bit low. So I'm not too sure what's going on. I have a doctor's appointment just to like check, get some blood work done and stuff, but it's nothing like detrimental. But it's always nice with nutrition, you have the power to control it every single day. So I'm just trying this new schedule where I have like a snack and only 2 big meals a day. And it's been actually going great. I've noticed my digestion feels a lot better. I'm less bloated. And I actually feel like hungry when I'm about to eat. I found before if I did the 3 big meals, I was never like really hungry for any of them except for like breakfast. So this way it's kind of nice. It gives my body a chance to like digest and kind of catch up with things. So yeah, that's what's on the agenda for eating today. So you guys already saw that snack. We're gonna hit lunch in about 2 hours. I just have to do some school. And then yeah, I'll catch you guys maybe in about 2.5-ish hours. I don't really know what time it is anymore. And we will make some lunch. So see ya. And we gotta have a kombucha because it's 10:30. Kombucha time. This is my favorite, peach, because it's like the Justin Bieber song. And this one is sugar-free. The macros are like so bomb on it. Hold on, let me just, there we go. So yeah, only 5 calories, sugar-free, and it's good for the gut. So we're gonna have one of these. I honestly wish you guys could smell this. I've got a grass-fed beef bone broth here that's been cooking for 20 hours. I'm gonna drink some now, and I'm actually gonna let it cook for like a little bit longer, but you can see like all in the top there, all the collagen and all the good stuff, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna have some of this with lunch. Okay guys, so we have lunch, or brunch I guess, ready to rock and roll. I've got some sauteed vegetables in ghee and a little bit of salt, egg white, oh there's avocado on my finger, egg and egg white omelet with some cheese and onions, and then I've got gluten-free sourdough with avocado on it, and some bone broth. Like I said, I'm in a gut healing process right now, and bone broth, just heard funny noises, and bone broth is definitely gonna help with that. Okay guys, we had lunch, and then the protein gods, they bestowed, that's why my hair looks like this. My protein powder just arrived. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for 3.5 months. 3.5 months, I'm finally here, and I'm gonna show you. Just give me a second. Okay, here it is. The official new branding. Oh my god, it looks so good. Okay, so now I am going to pack all the orders that have been waiting to be delivered. I literally have everyone's like bags and labels and everything like ready to go. And I just have to pack everything and pop some more labels onto the bags, and we're good to go, and I'm so excited. All right guys, what's up? We're back. It's the same day, just FYI. I'm just obviously, you know, I need to change before work, and my hair was starting to smell like sweat, and I needed to put like a cuter outfit on, you know? This is my new box raw jacket. It's pretty cool, I know. So for dinner today, I have to kind of hustle. You guys know dinner's usually a hustle. I don't normally film the making of it, so I will film the after process, but I wanted to show you guys what my inspiration came from. So my mom gets the Bon Appetit magazines delivered, and my older sister and I, we always like to chit chat about the recipes, and she is amazing and makes them, and I never do. So I promised myself I was gonna make a recipe from one of the magazines, because she told me that if you pay for it, you should make a recipe from it. I don't pay for it, but my mom does, and I feel like I'm gonna help her out, and I'm gonna make one for us for dinner today. So I'm making this sheet pan chicken and squash salad. Yum. It's got garlic, olive oil, chicken, squash, halloumi. Sorry, you can't see my face. Really good filming. It's got halloumi in it. Which is like a new thing I discovered that I really like. I had it recently just this weekend, and I was like, oh, it's so yummy. Like I'm on that train. I'm on it. So yeah, it's like super simple, and it looks really yummy. So that's what we're having, and I'll show you guys the finished product once I'm done. Okay, so this is the finished product. I feel like it actually turned out really well. It definitely is not magazine worthy, but I would give myself I'd give myself a 9 out of 10, minus the presentation. And then we've got baked sweet potato, and that's my mom's. Alright guys, and I'm gonna conclude today's video with a little chat about carbs. Now, you guys saw throughout the day that I incorporated carbohydrates in every single meal that I ate today. So Wednesdays are a day where I eat relatively high carb because I'm doing a little bit more intense activity in the mornings. I do cardio on Wednesday mornings, so I'll do something like jumping rope, I'll hit my heavy bag, I'll do some biking, I'll generally expend a little bit more energy. So on these days, I will eat a little bit more carbs than I would, let's say, on a Tuesday or Thursday, where I'll maybe do some low, steady state cardio, but I won't necessarily burn a lot of glycogen. So even on those days though, I'm still eating like around 200 grams of carbs, but on a day like today, I'm eating around 300 grams of carbs. I am sort of in like a gaining phase of my training right now. I have a competition coming up later this year. I'm going to talk about that in some later videos because we are going to do some vlogging about that. But just for what I'm training for right now, I do need to be in a weight gaining phase right now. So that is what I am doing. So my calories are quite high right now, a little bit more above what I would eat to keep myself at a maintenance calories. But just long story short, I'm rambling. We're gonna talk just about how to find a good amount of carbs for you to eat, because I feel like online everyone's always telling you to eat less carbs, less carbs, less carbs, because the majority of that information is meant for people who work at a desk job, who are sitting all day, who are struggling with their weight, who are struggling with their health. But if you're an active person, you know, you're exercising, you're in the gym 3 to 5 times a week, you go for walks, you hang out with your friends, you do active things, carbs are a very important, healthy part of your lifestyle, and you don't always need to be opting for the lower carb option with things. I always thought that it was better for my body to constantly be eating low carb, but it actually had a lot of detrimental effects on my performance and my health and my mental health. And ever since I kind of let that go, and I use carbs as a tool to improve my training, and I look at them in a different way, it's taken me away from the fact that carbs make you fat mentality that the diet industry wants us to constantly think of. So, but there is, you know, despite saying that, there is a fine line when it comes to carbohydrates. You don't want to overeat them because it can be detrimental to your health as well. Speaking from a health perspective, also from a weight perspective, but the weight you're gonna put on from eating too many carbs is gonna be negative weight that is gonna negatively affect your health. So it's two different things. It's not necessarily normal weight gain, it's unhealthy weight gain. So, how do you find out how many grams of carbs you should be eating a day? Or how should you even track how many carbs you're eating a day? Number one step is to figure out what foods have carbs in them. This is like the number one thing that I find people don't understand. You know, when you think of carbs, you think of bread, you think of pasta, you think of rice, you think of potatoes, but you know, things like fruit have carbs in them, things like vegetables have carbs in them, nuts have carbs in them. So just understanding what foods have carbs and what role those carbs play in each of those foods. Sometimes carbs is in the form of fiber, sometimes it's in the form of sugar, sometimes it's in the form of both. So maybe just doing a little bit of reading, a little research. If you guys want, I can make a video about that. Just about like, actually that's kind of a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Just thinking, just kind of figuring out like what kinds of carbs are in the carbs that you're eating. So that's the first step. Second thing is to just aim for a healthy portion of carbs in, let's say, 2 meals out of the day. A lot of people find eating carbs at lunchtime can kind of cause that energy crash during the afternoon, which I am like a huge, like totally happens to me. So try and incorporate healthy carbs into at least 2 meals of your day. So let's say in the morning, you have like a cupped handful of blueberries and a banana with your oatmeal or whatever you're having, or your yogurt. And then in the evening, you have like 2 cupped handfuls of rice with your dinner. And that's kind of like a good way to start being like, okay, these are the portion sizes of carbs. These are how they make me feel. These are how they affect my weight, my mood, my skin. Like I said in the video prior to this one, when we were talking about how much you should be eating, being in tune with your body and figuring out the signals and signs your body is sending you are super important to maintaining a healthy body weight. It's not just about what moves on the scale and what happens on your plate. It's about how you're feeling. Like right now, I'm in a weight gaining phase and my skin is really oily right now and I'm getting a lot of zits and I feel very bloated and lethargic. I know that's because I'm eating quite a bit more calories than I would on a normal basis, but I also know that I'm doing this for a specific reason. So, and I'm in tune with that and I understand, which is how I can control that. So moving forward, once I'm kind of out of this phase, I know that this is what's happening to my body right now, and I know I have the power to change and control that when I need to, when I'm ready to. So that's the second thing. The third thing, if you want to get really sort of in depth with it, is to write down and track your carbs, like how many grams you think you're eating. Look at, you know, labels, packages, if you guys use fitness trackers, aiming for around 1 to let's say 3 grams of carbs per pound of body weight is what the literature usually says as being the healthy amount of carbs to eat. You go on the lower end if you're less active, higher end if you're more active. So right now I'm actually eating 3 grams, just under 3 grams of carbs per pound of body weight for me right now. And that's quite high, but also so is my activity. Whereas if I was in a little bit of maybe like say, you know, cutting down a little bit on my cardio, maybe I wasn't lifting as many times a week or going for strength PRs like I am right now, maybe I would hit around more the 2, 1.5 kind of scenario. So yeah, you just have to kind of play around with it and just don't be afraid, because carbs were always something I avoided like the plague, and I feel like I look better, I feel better, I think better, and my food is so much yummier now that I've added carbs back into them. So just a little bit of food for thought to end off this video today. If you guys have any more questions, you can always pop them in the comments below. If you guys want me to make that video about the different types of carbs, if you guys are interested in that, comment below. Carbs, I love carbs. And I will make that video for you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever time it is where you are watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one.